Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina. Kenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. Boston College lined up, ready to kick off and get things going. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So North Carolina's offense will get the football first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. And I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
He'll sneak it. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Barry. He'll get rid of it. Got it in the middle, it's Shabera. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Tar Heels headed quickly to the line. Wants to throw on first down. He's got him. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Turning it on. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. The Tar Heels back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it to the back. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. With the catch, it's Montgomery. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Touchdown, Tar Heels! A great catch and run for 6.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Boston College's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways. And Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Plenty of work to do here on on second and long. He'll keep it himself. He breaks a tackle. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be third and long. Motion from the wide receiver. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got an open man. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And that one's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. That's why that one fell incomplete.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it. Sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. A quick pass to the left. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Tar Heels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give on the option. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Barry. Punts it out of the air. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, UNC! When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. The give to the back. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Dropping back, it's Barry. Gets it out fast. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. The Tar Heels come to the line in the hurry-up.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
Finds his man. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Just keep slinging it. Fires to the tight end. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. Got his man quickly, and they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. Got his man in the middle. Touchdown, North Carolina! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
My man, get him the ball. He will do the rest. Catches the football, walks into the end zone. Feed that man the rock.
And he made the extra point without problem. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision.
Oh, he's got some space. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Snap it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Back open in the middle. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Golden Eagles really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. It's a draw. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Got his man downfield. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
And the QB just makes it look easy. Drop back, surveys the field, makes the correct decision, throws the ball where his receiver can catch it, doesn't put it in harm's way. That's a really good quarterback making it look easy.
They'll test the right side. Running into the open space. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The Golden Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. That's reeled in. It's Douglas.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times, those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times, good things happen.
They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Makes the grab. Still running at the 40. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. And the Tar Heels want to move quickly.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Finds his tight end. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. The Tar Heels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Caught close to the marker. It's Shabera. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Works the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Ball down at the 45-yard line, and that's the kind of ball hawking a defensive coordinator loves to see. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Golden Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll pull it on the read. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Boston College will send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the air, it's Barry. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Flips it out on the screen. There he goes. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but to play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. And they can't punch it in with a 1st down run, and the defense has one stop. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They will score! Touchdown, Eagles!
That is exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this 2nd half.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. To the air, it's Barry. Quickly to the tight end. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Looking for blockers. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to breaks into the open. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got it in the middle, it's Douglas. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. From the 47-yard line on first and 10. Off the play fake. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Douglas. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. They think there's room to run to the right here. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Second down, he'll throw it. Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And after that incompletion, they are left with a third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And they can't make the connection on third down. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Absolutely center cut. That'll bring him to within 4.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he's coming out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw, it's Barry. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly complete. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Hand off from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. The run from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Pass interference, defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. They'll run the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They boot it away. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Looking downfield, it's Barry. Makes the grab down the middle.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Handoff from the gun. Makes one man miss. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Tar Heels come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Quick catch on third down. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. So now it's second and long. From the gun, running back on the move. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires to the tight end. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that first down marker. Fourth down coming. Punt is in the air. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in their own territory. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. The give to the tailback. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. To the air on second down. Sets up the screen. And a little bit of breathing room after that gain. He's out of bounds at the 11. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year, and he comes up with a massive play right there.
How about this for starting field position? First and goal from the 2. They'll try to run it in. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Skips away from pressure. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tar Heels. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
And both sides of the ball late in the football game coming together. Defense forces the turnover. Offense punches it in. 2-possession lead in this 4th quarter.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. Fakes to grab. Made a defender miss. Made him miss again. Touchdown, Boston College! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Texas A&M is in serious trouble right now. I'm not sure some folks won't be asking for a refund on their NIL investment. A putrid performance in College Station. They're trailing by 18 to Tennessee.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Spits it out to the back. Makes the grab. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Caught behind the line. It's sacked. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They drag him down, but not before they get the turnover and a terrific turn on. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Turning it on! He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Caught in the backfield, it's Montgomery.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
From the gun, the running back has it. He makes the tackle at the 37. It's a pickup of 5. That's good enough for a 1st down. The Tar Heels pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Got a man. It's Montgomery. There he goes. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Jukes his way for more. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. To the air, it's Barry. Rushes on him. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab, and he will score! Touchdown, UNC! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Looking downfield on 1st down. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it in more than enough for a 1st down. Finds a seam. Touchdown, Boston College. You thought they were done. They're not. They're...
Such a backbreaker for the defense. 4th and long, they're expecting throw that time. Everybody's got their eye on the QB, and still somehow they let the behind him for the long touchdown. That simply cannot happen.
He'll bring it out. It's Montgomery. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake will get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looking to throw, it's Barry. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Touchdown, North Carolina! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in Week 5. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point 4th quarter lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. They'll run play action. A little release to the back. Makes him talk to the hand. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30.
You know, you just can't coach toughness in quarterbacks. This guy's been sacked multiple times in this one, and on that last play, he gets drilled again, but he delivers a strike. I'll tell you what, this guy's going to be in an ice bath after the game.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. motion from the wideout. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. He'll keep it himself. Makes a man miss.
Nice job there by the QB on the zone read, because he's watching the D lineman, and he knows he has to keep the football, and then he right away takes it upfield to get some positive yards.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. And the Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll keep it on the sneak. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking for room, it's Singleton. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. The Tar Heels line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be 1st and goal. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook. The old kneel down from victory formation. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good. So many ways to hurt you, and you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.